kind of an old school style setup. It's super effective, it hits hard, it's got burst, it's got kiting skills like unbelievable. It's tanky in its own way. The healing is just enough, the damage is perfect. These are all the stats unbuffed. While we're in the character sheet, we'll go 1 magic, 4 health, 59 stamina. Still running dubious after all these years. I do have continuous right now to show you guys fully buffed stats. As you can see, we got Warrior Mundus. When we go to skills, we are a Wood Elf. I think the Wood Elf suits the Stamplar, Twitch, and Bow perfectly because of the passives giving you regen, you know, promoting you to dodge roll, you know, promoting you to like dodge roll even more to get the movement speed and the penetration. This allows you to kite and sustain at a great level, and then just your normal max stam buff. And while we're in skills, I think this front bar is ideal for a front bar 2H setup. A lot of people wouldn't run this and they would run something else, but I think this is what guarantees kills and basically makes it an execute like guaranteed kill when this pops. And this is dropped. Your back bar is literally just utility. It's repentance, vigor, shuffle, cleanse, rune. I do need to switch this. This is pointless. But before continuous runs out, so with rally and a light attack to proc the berserker enchant that's on my 2H, and continuous, we have 6100 damage, as you saw there. And then when you get jabs to proc the major savagery, you get 40% crit. Resistance's back bar 31k and 28k. That's in the rune. More realistically, you hit your rune, you're kiting around 28 and about 26. As you saw, the crit resist is at 3200. And now we can go over like buff stamp recovery with a potion, rally, and after a kill, you're at 3200 regen. So 3200 regen and 6100 weapon damage. As you saw, the resistances, front bar 26k, damn near. Oh, I'm sorry, 28k and 26k for resistances, front bar, and the rune. So we showed the skills, we showed the race, showed the Mundus, and buffed up stats. And as most of you guys know, we're running New Moon and Bone Pirate. And I've settled on 1 Blood Spawn, 1 Kina being the perfect balance to round out the build. I used to run 1 Lord Warden, 1 Chuden to kind of give those resistances. But now that that's been nerfed, those 1-piece armor bonuses have been nerfed hard. I took those off and just kind of went a different route. 1 damage, 1 sustain. So everything's golded, everything's been maxed. Bone Pirate and New Moon, which most of you guys already know, because I do stream this every single night. You know, here and there I'll play different setups, but I'm mainly on the Stamplar. With rally, continuous, and light attack, you have a 22k DB and a 5400 jab tooltip. The resistances back bar are nice. There's 2800 regen on the back bar. We can look at a vigor tooltip. So cleanse and then light attack. Looking at 2349. If you go near a keep or near a flag, it's at like 26k, 26.5, something like that. You know, this isn't your prototypical meta Stamplar build that's running you know, maybe 5 Fury, 5 New Moon, or 5 Ancient Dragon Guard, 5 New Moon, you know, both wearing 2-piece battle orgs. Probably an orc. You know what I mean? This is not a setup and a style for everybody, but it works for me. Let's go over CP real quick. I sprint a lot, so I do 23% into sprinter, 81 for break free, all stam recovery here. I dodge roll more than probably anybody in this game, so I gotta go 23% into that. 10% blessed, 72 into master at arms, which is strictly jabs. Basically, you know, obviously you're binding javelin, things like that, but you used to be able to put some in here to buff your jabs, but now it's strictly just a direct damage ability. It's not an AoE. So you gotta put your points in there. You gotta put a decent amount into crit, because you do run 40% crit on this build. 4k extra pen, and then physical damage for the jabs. Dawnbreaker. This is something usually people I've really never seen do, but I stack hell resistance through CP. 15 for the direct damage. Still got a decent amount into crit resist. I took this all the way to 0. I don't think it's worth it. On Stamplar you can cleanse shit, and the dots this patch are not overwhelming. These are a little low, but I'm fine with it. I could put some in here, but that's going to be your CP. Again, we're a wood elf. Okay, so without continuous in the rune, jabs, and a potion, 5200 and 2400 regen damage. Light attack with no continuous, 5700 damage. Still obviously 44% or 40% crit. So I mean, the build is super effective. You can stay on your front bar for a decent amount of time. I honestly love it. So this build video has been going for, I'm not really sure how long, but not too long, and I've covered everything. It's the first build I've done in a little while. I've gotten plenty of kills, 1vx's, good 1v1s on this setup. But like I said, it's not a playstyle for everybody. You kind of want to dodge roll a lot to get your movement speed always buffed by Wood Elf and hasty retreat, and you get that extra pen through Wood Elf passives. We already went over that. Skills we did. Gear, New Moon, Bone Pirate, 1 Kina, 1 Veli. I do got a couple tri-stats, a couple well fitted, you know, and I still have 3267 crit resist. But I'm gonna wrap up this build video here. I like to keep them short and just straight to the point. This is my Greymoor, Stamden Templar, 2H and bow build. And thanks for watching, you guys. If you're new, drop a sub, and I'll probably see you in the next stream. Take it easy.